Well, it's Monday. Do you know what that means? It is time once again for another LBN Monday. We are 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, everybody's favorite pay-per-view of the year, no doubt. Won last year, of course, by Chris Sheamus. Chris Sheamus currently on the shelf after a backstage attack. When will he make his return? Welcome in Justin Reside, Kevin O'Meister, Narwhal, Chris Sheamus, and everybody else that's going to filter in the next few minutes. Don't let that viewer count fool you, Chris. We've got another jam-packed show to get through. Booked once again for the second time in 3 weeks by Uncle Derp. Where is he? We don't know. Is he still streaming? He might be in after he's streaming. Oh, there he is. He's just looking. But let's say we stop jaw-jacking and get this one underway, folks. Here we go. LBN Mondays.
LBN Mondays, my precious little sandbox of chaos and culture. Let us begin, shall we? A little light admin before tonight's festivities. This past weekend, the so-called mighty Mason Berry tendered his resignation directly to my office, thus bringing to a close what I would charitably describe as an extremely mediocre career, and what I would more accurately call a textbook study in wasted potential. Farewell, Mason. Do try to find a shirt that fits before you fade into obscurity. Oh, and spare a thought, dear audience, for poor Jay Douglas, one of his favorite, beautiful muscle wrestling pretty boys, gone, just like that. Tragic, really. Perhaps a candlelight vigil is in order. Now, as for James Osaki, he tells me he wishes to remain in LBN. Admirable, if not a bit naive. But alas, I'm afraid I've got nothing for him at the moment. I suppose he may sharpen his craft on proving grounds, or better still, he can try his luck in YCW. Woo! Ha 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 ha. Now, on to tonight's delightful main event business. It appears that our special guest booker for this evening the Discord-dwelling dungeon master himself, Derp Wolf. Yes, that is what he calls himself, has decided to get quite ambitious. It seems little Derpy has challenged me, Maximilian Pegasus, to a contest of champions. Not a one-on-one, heavens no. He's not quite that foolish. But instead, he proposes a grand match, each of us selecting 3 warriors to represent our visions in an extreme rules, falls count anywhere, elimination match. Oh, Derp, you do have the quaintest ideas. A noble attempt at asserting yourself, I suppose. But allow me to offer you some free insight. I know this roster like the back of my beautifully manicured hand. I don't need a millennium eye to predict your strategy. In fact, I already know exactly which 3 wrestlers you're going to pick. Your taste is predictable. Your booking philosophy, adolescent, and your sense of drama? Derivative, but very well. I accept your challenge. If by some miracle your ragtag band of misfit wrestle children defeat my elite squadron of elegance and devastation, I shall offer you an apology. Yes, yes. Publicly even, for hurting your feelings. But when, not if, but when, I win, you are never allowed to book LBN Mondays again. You return to the shadows of Discord, where you belong, with the other wolves. Now then, let the games begin. Ta! Ta!
Well, some big news indeed, including the announcement of our main event for this evening, Team Derp versus Team Pegasus. Who is going to win that one? I wonder. Well, who's going to be on the teams, I wonder? And the other big news, the end of Mason Barry here on Monday nights. Welcome in, Ethan. Well, it's not often I agree with Pegasus, but you have to say Mason Barry wasted potential.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Man of Virtue from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 521 pounds, one half of the
Who the fuck is that guy?
Tag Team Champions, Hotsie Brendan Cassie.
It's Ahmed, Justin. You know Ahmed. Welcome in, Ahmed. Omerta in action later on tonight. Hope you had a good 4th of July weekend for all ye who celebrate. I hope there were some fireworks. I tell you what, if Ethan the Butcher's scared of the entrance, you gotta sit up and take notice of these guys. Well, last week they crossed 500 days combined as tag team champions, the most dominant tag team in the history of the TDTW. Oh Lord. More than a match for the Legion of Doom or Demolition or Bastian Booger and Barry Horowitz. 3 of the 3 Pegasus pole polishers, oh my! Ah yes, Mason Barry is now gone.
Accompanied by the superstar Kevin K.O. representing Brain Rods from Istanbul, Turkey, weighing in at 271 pounds.
A great reverb on that one, Mike Room. Kevin KO pointing to the last Janissary. The man they call
Suck.
set for one-on-one action against classy Brandon Dassey here tonight. A bit of a hoss battle. Yeah, that's pretty sad news indeed, Ethan. Very much too young. Sad news indeed. Thoughts and prayers to Teddy and all the Long family. Manda Joe, welcome in. If you are just joining us, the big news today, Mason Barry has tendered his resignation and is no longer a part of the LBN roster. Oh, look at that, instantly turning over that figure four, and classy Brandon Dassey, no choice but to release the hold. Oh my, clanging and banging in the middle. Why you do that? Why does Mason Barry do anything? For the meantime, the much less popular James Ozaki remains on the roster, but as big as I said, he has nothing for him. Suggested maybe trying out the Proving Grounds, or better yet, YCW. Oh, look at that roll up! I see what Yuya said about Butcher on main event, and he's not happy with Yuya. I don't blame him. Yuya says a lot on main event. If you haven't checked it out yet, you can indeed on the fellow Yellman's YouTube channel. Ethan the Butcher picking up a huge win over Johnny Antics. And also the man that he'll be facing this Wednesday on the Warzone, Tiger, picking up a big win against James Ozaki. It turned out to be the last time we saw Mason Barry, as he was managing James on the outside. The last time we saw Mason Barry in the ring was last week when he picked up a shock win over Brazzy. Something that could have led to him getting a future, maybe world title shot, but no one has been as good at self-sabotaging themselves on 2K25 as Mason Barry, and now that opportunity is gone and probably forever. No! Hey! Deacon McCauley distracting Suck and Kevin KO. The same at all! Both men! Send out of here! Welcome in, man. Joe, how was your weekend? I know you had to be up early on Saturday morning to open up. Oh! And there we go. We've got our Mason Barry replacement. Obviously, he'll not be getting the world title shot that Mason was probably in line for. Into the pin. But he'll be able to see that replacement on main event. With Yuya, that is, if Ethan the Butcher doesn't scare Yuya away. In which case we'll have to get Justin Reside back in the call. I don't think Justin has any beef with Ethan the Butcher, thankfully. Oh, look out! In trouble! That modified version of the pedigree, I don't know what he calls it. I'm not going to ask him what he calls it. Oh, but look at the ending, but Suck What a reversal that is. Welcome in, Blaster Dark. We've got 2 out of the 3 Omerta members here. And we've got the 2 members that will be in action a little bit later on. Onslaught and Ahmed set the tag against the Twitch champion, Vout Veghorst. And his tag partner, Sully, as Omerta takes on 3-man taxi. What a match that's going to be. James is here, but he's just in catering. This match card booked by DerpTriesGaming. If you haven't already followed Derp, he's doing some great stuff over there on his channel. Unfortunately, I'm normally in work, so I don't get to see it. Ooh, but I do catch the VODs. DJ, welcome in. The unbeatable VCW champion. And one of the names already confirmed for the Royal Rumble in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, nothing for him at the minute. Has he tried getting over? 100% forgot the card I booked, not gonna lie, yes. Anybody out there, if you're not on the cards, don't shout at me, shout at Derp. He's the man that picked it. Yes, indeed, we've got about... Oh, there it is! The Turkish Delight, he calls that. That is the man from Istanbul. Gonna pick up a win? No, he isn't. Only a 2 count there for...
Suck.
If you're not on the card, you could be more relevant. James and the new guy may be on main event. I'd say most likely once again. Oh, this time there's no block. And that is the Dominator. To the last Janissary, we're going to open up tonight with a big win for classy Brendan Dassey. My goodness me.
Here is your winner, Classy Brendan Dassey.
Well, what a way to kick things off this Monday night. Classy Brendan Dassey getting one over after both of the tag partners were ejected. I guess for this next one we should get a little bit of a prediction going. We're all set for women's action up next. And because good old Derp is here, because he picked the card, we're going to go for the old special. Is there a 1 count pinfall? Get your votes in now.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making her way to the ring from Neo, Osaka, Lee!
Wow. Something may call her Mrs. Perch. I do not know if that marriage was ever sanctified or consummated. She's still one of the top names in the TDTW Women's Division. She will be in that Women's Royal Rumble. Oh, Lord. Very flexible. Ethan Ethan the Trader, Ethan the Goat. Kevin Murphy returns on LBN next Monday, but look at this.
From Salem, Massachusetts, the Druid.
Watch out, Dolly, you're very close to that pyro. Wow! She's okay, folks. Good lord. Wow, Max Pegasus has had most of the month off thanks to all these gas GMs. It's like Raw 2012, 2013. Wow. Dolly and the Druid have teamed up a few times this past month, and now Dolly out to watch over the Druid in this match. The Druid, of course, lives that alternative lifestyle. Big fan of black magic, and I don't mean the box of dark chocolates. What does everybody prefer? Quality Street or Celebrations? Or maybe Magic Heroes? If you don't know what that means, you probably don't live it out. Roses? I like the caramel barrel and the, is it the top? The long, what do you call that long one? Is that, no, that's in Quality Street, isn't it? That's like a frogs thing? I don't know. Is it toffee?
Who the fuck is
Toffee
that
caramel?
guy?
Which one's that one? But you gotta go for the teasers and the celebrations and the Galaxy Caramel. No, do not summon Pierce Perch, even though his wife is here. We saw him try to make his return last week. He was quickly escorted out by Chris Sheamus. He may return on LBN 250. Or he may return.
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in Water
Legendary,
Tower.
whichever comes first. I think Legendary might come first. Wow, double foot stomp from Kaylee. Those steel toe cap boots of hers. Oh, look at that. Assume the position. But the Druid fighting her way out of it. Toffee Patty is called. Is he going to win any matches, Kingslaw? Well, that's a sweet that I pull the fuzz out of your head. I suppose that's tonight's question. How many fill-ins does everybody have? Oh. One, just the one? God bless the NHS is all I'll say. He's big, he's mean, he's... I think that's meant to be Nigeria. Is he Player Rudy or Purple Aki? Oh, I haven't seen a one card. Have I missed anything? I don't believe there's been an attempt at it yet.
You dirty fecker.
Oh, look at this on the comeback trail. Kaylee Up to the top she goes. What's she looking for here? Oh, double foot stop again. Holly trying to make a difference. Oh, here we go. We're going to trade some blows in the middle of the ring, these two ladies. Look at that, slapping each other. Fantastic stuff. I've got a front row seat for the catfight. Neither woman given an inch. Dear Lord. Look at this. Oh, God! That's one way to end it. Massive headbutt there from the Druid, and that is sometimes the precursor to this move. Face first choke slam. Keely not looking so pretty anymore. Into the pin. That was a 2 count. Shaggy Jarrett, welcome in and stop that. Stop that straight away. Oh! The Druid bomb on the former World Waifu Champion, multi-time World Waifu Champion. And that's not enough for the Druid to win it. Of course, when he did show up last time, neither you or Snowblade were here. Oh, look out. Why is that propane gas tank now? But hasn't blown up anymore. Oh. The Druid still on top of Keely. This ball went today, good. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. I know everyone wants to blame Baker for the attack on Chris Sheamus, but anyone else think it could have been Perch? I mean, you take out Chris, who's going to stop Perch? That's a very good point there. The word I heard is we're not expecting to see Chris back from that injury anytime soon, so it could be the perfect opportunity for Chris Perch to make his return. Maybe he just needs someone. The girl came in today, normal price, 400, got for 48. Good lord! That's almost 90% off. Now the Druid has been in full control. Yeah, you gotta take that, dude. Grill up some wieners. Maybe you could grill up some pork chops.
You eat too many pork chops, too much rice and beans.
Hey, that's your perspective. Oh, look at this. Submission hold locked in. Good flexibility from Keely there. Just ask Pierce Perch or Big Time Bonham. Big Time Bonham now the World Heavyweight Champion down in the proving
Everybody
grounds.
want to be a bodybuilder, but ain't nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight.
Oh, good for that header again, that headbutt again. This isn't Fight Veghorst. We've been kind of getting into it in this match. Very competitive, but when you put three of the all-time top women, wow! What the hell was that? I had never seen that before. But it nearly did it. But it may be the precursor to the end. Oh, this time a spinning Druid And that's going to keep her down. Huge win for the Druid and Naria. 1 point pinfall insight. Well, we're just getting started here. And there's still an awful lot to come, but right now, we're going to be heading to the backstage area where everyone's favorite patriot, the man that they are accusing, I think, of attacking Chris Shameless, Jacob Baker, and Perfect Percival Pride are here with a big announcement. They say they've got something very special planned tonight for the Independence Day that happened late last week. So let's listen in to what Jacob Baker and Mr. Percival Pride have to say, shall we?
You hear that? You feel that? That's the sound of liberty, baby. Now I know what you're thinking. Where's Jacob Baker? Why ain't he wrestling? Well, let me tell you something, you donut-chomping, flag-disrespecting, participation trophy-loving nerds. I ain't stepping into that ring on a weekly show until justice is served for the absolute farce that happened at SummerSlam. That was a stolen moment, a robbery, a damn deep state screwjob. But no, the dirt sheets and you fake news freaks want to say I attacked Chris Shameless backstage. No, sir. I didn't touch that maple slurping menace. I was too busy protesting his existence with signs, prayers, and freedom. But am I surprised someone laid him out? Absolutely not. Sometimes karma comes knocking. Sometimes karma kicks your door in and yells USA, while shotgun blasting your lactose-free protein shake. Now tonight, my good buddy Percival Pride, a man who bleeds red, white, and blue from every orifice, is stepping into the ring against those Guinness-guzzling liberal loonies, the pint men. Let me make one thing clear to those Irish impersonators. You're in America now. You should be drinking the real nectars of the free. Bud Light, Pabst Blue Ribbon, real American beer. Not that communist porridge in a glass y'all chug down at brunch. And I sure as hell hope y'all had a patriotic 4th of July, 'cause we sure did. Me and Percival were front row in Washington, D.C., baby. We watched with tears in our eyes and ribs in our hands as Premier Trump, our eternal president, signed into law the big beautiful bill. Now, if you ain't heard, this historic piece of legislation finally gives local governments the right to arrest any protester who uses gendered insults against American flags, detain Canadians trying to act smug on U.S. soil, and most importantly, declares Monday Night LBN a site of national cultural heritage. And while we were there, guess who I ran into? An old friend of mine, an American hero, a man of faith, song, and undeniable freedom, Jelly Roll. That's right, folks. I got to talking with Jelly, and wouldn't you know it, the three of us, me, Percival, and Mr. Roll himself, got to work. We put pen to paper, we poured our stars into the stripes, we wrote a damn song. And tonight, right here on LBN, we will enter that ring alongside Jelly Roll for the world premiere of our red-hot, red-blooded, red state anthem. A song made for the real ones, for the coal miners, for the rodeo riders, for the gas station hot dog survivors. So don't you dare change the channel, you soy-slurping socialists, because tonight is just one more beautiful step on our long, glorious, bulletproof path to
make wrestling great again.
But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Wowee!
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, make you a
Jelly Roll live on LBN tonight.
Tornado Tag Team Match. Introducing first, representing Stars and Stripes from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, Perfect 10, Percy Price.
Every time we pull up, we go hard. We outside, we got flags on our arms that I'm tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you're mad. We cherish this land. The haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash.
Mondays a big Becker fan.
Pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Wow. Perfect Percival Pride set the team up with Tommy Robinson.
And his partner, accompanied by the Gladiator, representing the English Defense League from England, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Punisher, Tommy Robinson.
Now, for quite a while, the English Defense League and Stars and Strikes have been getting on really well. No different tonight. Tommy Robinson teaming up with Perfect Percival Pride. And our prediction is Triple P involved in the finish. Oh, here we go, some of Chris Shameless's favorite entrance music.
And at a combined weight of 456 pounds, and a beer and aim station, Neil the Pipesman.
Derp booing these lads because he can only drink half pints. Now, this one all started a few weeks ago when Triple P called into the 1 minute preview. That led to a match between him and Babe Station Neil where Triple P would get the win by pulling the tights. The board of directors decided that Triple P had to keep his end of the bargain up and he had to man the phones for the 1 minute preview last week. This is a continuation of that feud tonight. We'd be kicked straight out, Kevin. I haven't Ethan, Rikishi and Jacob Fatu released a song together? That may be one of the weirdest sentences I've ever read. Glorious! Justin Rees, I thank you for the 200 bits. It's called hello. Please link that in the Discord and I'll take a listen to it later if you have a link for it. I didn't know that Rikishi was looking to break in to the music business. Is it a cover of that Adele song? All right. So we'll keep our eye on the action in ring. And Jacob Fatu is facing backlash from this, why? Is this a real story? Oh, look at that. Well, Jacob Baker has said that he is not going to wrestle for the foreseeable future due to the events of SummerSlam. He's still upset But Chris Shameless eliminated him in that main event. He says Chris Shameless shouldn't even have been there. Indeed, there was that match a couple of weeks ago. The anti-Canadian march with perfect personal pride, and Jacob Becker say the word, hey, you guys get away from Anda. None of your business. There's that move again. Hey, Wolf, get out of the ring, damn it! In one part I saw Jacob Fatu says the Admiral, oh. Oh, look at that, Jacob Becker throwing a baseball bat into the ring. Perhaps to help Triple P or Tommy Robinson. Tommy on the outside momentarily, you know. Jacob Baker grabbing the leg of Anda just ignoring him. The best thing you can do to people like Jacob is just ignore them. Decisive nut jobs him with the onion. That's exactly what Jacob would say, Justin. Under the pin. Anda going up high. Is he going to fly? Oh my, mamma mia, indeed. Shoulder tackle to Triple P. I hope he went to his audit last week. Having big trouble with the IRS. WWE SummerSlam is right around the corner. Maybe Butcher hijacks the shit. Only if he has a contract. Oh, look at this. Candlestick. And Moriel, perfectly legal. Oh, look at that. Jacob Baker. A few choice words for Anda, and that's the opening that Tommy Robinson perhaps needs. Look at that airplane spin right in front of me. It's making me a little bit dizzy. Oh, he's going the other way. Good Lord Almighty. He may never stop. Oh, he does. Oh, that's right, Anda. Looking a bit unsteady on his feet there. Perhaps he thought about ripping off our table here, but thankfully he changed his mind. Huge sidewalk slam onto the corner of the chair from Tommy Robinson. Beef Station, he'll maybe looking for that Northern Lights suplex of his. Didn't get it. You gotta make money to spend on it. Wow. Look at that big time power bomb from Bib Station Neil. This one's kind of devolved a little bit on the outside here. Oh, goodness me. Well, Prime Day starts tomorrow on Amazon. Anybody got their eye on anything? Oh, look out, Anda, more in trouble. We've seen this before. Multiple power bombs from Tommy Robinson to strengthen the man 3 in a row. A big elbow drop on the Beam Station Neil. He's in trouble. Oh! Triple P was looking for that version of the Michinoku driver that he does. Reversed, however, by Babe Station Neil with a new wallet. He's one of those slimline wallets. Into the pin! Babe Station Neil in trouble, but Anda alive to it. Just a follow-up. Triple P calls that Michinoku driver the Liberty driver. Baker and Wolf watching on the outside. Oh, look out! Babe Station Neil in big trouble here. There it is, the bull hammer! And I'm surprised this match isn't over yet. That is normally the end of things. He's not moved since he got hit by that. Oh, look at that. 3-on-1 on the outside. Hey, what? Jacob Baker is throwing Wolf in. Not happy about something Wolf said there. Need to be careful. Oh, Wolf getting in the way of Tommy Robinson. Completely broke down this match now. There's two removed turnbuckles. Look at this. Wolf and Jacob Baker now at the other side. There it is! He calls that the money shot! But why is he not gone for the pin either? He's got distracted by Wolf. Feeling like nobody wants to win this match at the minute. Oh, into the exposed turnbuckle once more. Triple P gets him up. Oh my! It does seem like that. Into the ring. Is that the mark? There it is! The diving up at Freedom's Fall, he calls it. Oh, and only for Anda. Saving the day. This one would have been over, but again it was a mistake from Tommy Robinson. You can tell that Tommy and Triple P don't normally team together because they are not on the same page at all here. They've had this match won a couple of times and just not being able to get over the finish line. Well, still to come tonight, that live performance by Jelly Roll, as well as Omerta taking on Three-Man Taxi. Look at this, Tommy Robinson in complete control. Doesn't matter to him, the Triple P's on the outside. Into the pin, I think that might be it for Babe Station Neil here. And indeed it is.
Here are your winners. Perfect 10, Percy Price. And the Punisher, Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson getting the pinfall. So Triple P not involved. Not a good night for the Fight Man. Welcome in, HBW. That's right, Ethan. Live performance tonight from Jelly Roll, backed up by Stars and Stripes. I didn't know that either Perfect Percival Pride or Jacob Baker could sing, but well, I guess we'll find out a little bit later on, so stay tuned. Coming up next, more action That's what we're all here for, and I'm told we're going to have an open challenge of sorts.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 239 pounds, Jim McDonald.
Well, Jim McDonald returned a few weeks ago. He is Mr. Money in the Bank. And tonight he asked Derp if he could have a Belfast brawl in the middle of this ring. Derp said sure thing. So the call went out to anyone in the back that thinks they can mix it up with Jim. And let's see who answers that, shall we?
And his opponent, accompanied by our Bomb and Enter, representing Wakan Empire, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 328 pounds, Wolfgang!
Wow, a fellow Irishman, Wolfgang. Well, Jim might tell you they're different Irishmen. Well, here we go. We're all set. We're looking for someone to grab a sledgehammer for our prediction, but this is a Belfast brawl. Battle of the right hands, yes indeed. Battle of the red hands, perhaps. Jim McDonald was nothing more than a barroom brawl. If he saw Derp coming into Biddles trying to get a half pint, he'd get the hard right. Into the pin. These are two men you'd want on your side in a bar fight. All I know is if I walked into a pub and I saw either of these guys here, I'd say, let's try the next one. This main event, the developmental brand of TDT belt. Main event is just like WWE's main event. Oh, look at that. Like superstars, it's like Sunday Night Heat. It's like jacked, it's like metal. Just a chance for some of the people we don't see that often to get more exposure. It's TDTW Proving Grounds that is the developmental brand. But it's currently on a break and will return very shortly, I believe just after the Royal Rumble. If HBW can get the finger up, that is. Oh, look at this. Normally that is an illegal move, but in a Belfast brawl, everything goes. A bit too technical for the likes of Big Jim, though, you would think. Off the ropes and up into the air he goes. This man, Wolfgang's got the spirit of the likes of Phil McCool and Hugh Cullen coursing through his veins. Oh, there we go to the outside. where the Abominator is waiting. But instead back into the ring. No weapons yet in this Belfast Brawl. Well, just as I say that, a ladder from the Abominator, and he sends it right into the ring. They could get that kitchen sink. They might need it. Wolfgang looking to end this one quickly. There's that right hand. But it may well have knocked Jim out. Oh my, almost beat him in his own game there. Perhaps looking to make a statement by not using any weapons. Abominator bigging his buddy up on the outside. Oh, spinning right hook. If he's able to find the actual one, it could be curtains. Ducks out of the way, and there it is! Luthes press from Big Jim. Once again, getting a little bit of extra oomph into that punch by spinning around, and there we go, a couple more jabs into a DDT. Jim, of course, Money in the Bank holder, he can cash that in anytime between now and December, when we next will have the Money in the Bank. Oh my, precarious on that ladder, able to get off it though before Wolfgang's able to do any real damage. Oh, the Abominator coming into play there. Jim smartly gets out of there, takes the ladder with him. The best hour definitely here. Now a reminder, if you're just joining us, we heard word earlier tonight, Mason Barry tendered his resignation, will no longer be appearing in the TDTW. He will be replaced by some Nigerian lad, I'm told. Oh, there it is! It can strike within a moment's notice. But it doesn't put the big man down. Great heart showing by both these men. Not even remotely interested, it would seem, in grabbing any of the weapons. What's Jim thinking of here? Oh Lord, look out! Oh! Not sure what he was trying, but it didn't work out in his favor, that's all I can tell you. He's perhaps looking for a big lariat there. Uh-oh. Instead, Snake Eyes right into that exposed turnbuckle. As Wolfgang drops. Look at that big welt above the eye of Wolfgang where that right hand hit him not too long ago. But oh, for a second time, down goes Jim from the right hand. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We are getting a pay-per-view quality match here too, of those stiff right hands from Wolfgang, but still not enough to keep this Belfast brawler down with his new hair and all. Oh Well, we're not even at the Royal Rumble. Only saving grace for Wolfgang is that Jim McDonald will not be in the Royal Rumble as he is Mr. Money in the Bank. But will Wolfgang be in there, I wonder? Oh, to the outside. It was Big Jim. Wolfgang perhaps getting a little bit frustrated here. And yes, at last he's going to look for a weapon, and it's a candlestick. Still waiting for that sledgehammer, but he's abandoned the ball, and he thinks that smack to the Achilles heel quite literally if Jim will do it. It does.
Here is your winner, Wolfgang!
Well, a great match. But a little bit of a tap and finish there. Wolfgang looking in good shape for the Royal Rumble. And who's going to get this big hoss over that top rope, I wonder? It looks like he likes Wolfgang, Justin. Well, it's my favorite time of the week now. The time when we normally dial up our phones and make a call to the housewife's favorite babe station, Neil. This is the 1 minute preview.
Hey, it's your Midnight Muskrat, your Oiled Oracle, your Babe Station Neil, and this is the 1 minute preview. We're trying something different this week, as we are just 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. 30 men, 1 ring, 29 of them, desperately trying to avoid an intimate encounter with these hands. And someone out there on Discord thinks I can't name all 30 entrants without getting distracted. They've offered me £500 if I can do it. To which I said, that's 2 bottles of tanning spray and a steak dinner with mitzvah tank. I accept. Let's go. First 4. Easy peasy. Number 1. Me, Babe Station Neil. Obviously, I've entered myself by fax, Snapchat, and a poorly timed DM to the Eternal Leader. I've also sent a tout of my finisher in slow motion. Spoiler alert, it's mostly hip. Number 2, Danny Mean, the former Discord champion, the People's Prince, the squat-crushing, knee-dropping, no-nonsense son of Daddy Mean, the Warzone GM. Danny once asked me to stop calling him Danny Dreamboat, and I simply couldn't. Number 3, a man I'm told is a notable gooner DJ. You know him, you love him. He's angry, he's Arsenal. And Reddit told me he once tried to fight the entire band Kasabian for calling Bukayo Saka mid. He drinks White Monster like it's water, and once shouted, "Come on, you gunners," during a hip toss. Number 4, Hiroki Sumi. Yes, that Hiroki Sumi, former sumo wrestler. Not in TDTW, not booked. Possibly not even aware of this company. But the man was once mistaken by both Kim Jong-un and the Crown Prince for Yokozuna. Which, I must remind you, is not true. Different man. Completely different sumo. This one's got eyebrows and less deadness. Now, then, number 5. Hold on. Did I ever tell you about the time Nikki Vlad winked at me across the catering table and my legs stopped working? I'd just bitten into a meatball sub. 2015, I think. And that woman walked past like a slow-mo car crash. I dropped the sandwich. I've never forgiven myself. God, her thighs looked like two tan warhammers just... Oh, no! Time's up. That's 4. Only 4. No. Well, that's 4 more than Jacob Baker can count without crying about paper straws. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to spray tan the underside of my feet and polish my knee pads with coconut oil and horniness. This has been your 1-minute preview. And remember, never go over the top rope without protection. See you at the Rumble, sweet cheeks.
Oh my! That was, certainly something. I think he's got the wrong definition of gunner, though.
I got a lot of things I have to do. All these distractions, our future's coming soon. We're being pulled 100
How's your timing?
but whatever happens, I know
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Wildcat Empire from New Jersey, Wildcats Casey Finn.
God bless the sound editor. Wow, Kizzy J set to go one-on-one with Joelle at the Royal Rumble. Enacted her rematch clause instead of taking her chances with 20 other women. Don't thank me, HBW, thank whoever the sound engineer is. John McGinnis, perhaps. Or Mr. Wilbies of the Wild Boys. Ah, QCJ set for action. TDTW veteran. The first lady ever employed by the TDTW. Even before Marjorie the Teelan. Had to get my own tea for a couple of days. Also, welcome in to our most recent follower, Cannon, TJ815. Good to have you with us. For anyone just joining us, this is LBN Mondays, or Monday night stream, or a Monday afternoon stream, or evening stream, depending on where you are. If you're in New Zealand, it's Tuesday morning. You can catch us just before school. We stream twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, with a pay-per-view once a month. We are on the way to the Royal Rumble. Who will win it and get a chance to main event Legendary 5? All 4 previous men's Royal Rumble winners have went on to win the big one in the main event, including last year's winner, Chris Shameless. Also, coincidentally, another stat that we may be looking into. Danny Mean, 2 main events in a row. Is he going to Roman Reigns it and get a third main event? Maybe he'll do so by winning the Royal Rumble. Picture me this on, maybe he could get a few minutes of Warzone to perform it. Perhaps you should ask Ted Rockpage about that. He might be set to return this Wednesday. I'm told he has been released from the local medical facility. Oh my. We'll see if he's going to try and deal with Clark or Willards in any way for putting him there. For tricking him. Or maybe it's just better to let sleeping dogs lie at this point. Still to come tonight, Omerta take on 3-man taxi. Hashtag Brazzy. We'll take on the next member of the roster that Pegasus believes is more deserving than him of a world title shot. And then in that huge main event, Team Derp versus Team Pegasus. If Derp wins, Pegasus will apologize to him publicly. But if Pegasus wins, Derp can never book the show again as long as Pegasus is in charge. Oh, look at this! KCJ rocking and rolling! And down goes Sophie May. Oh! Casey taking too long to look perhaps for that gold medal shuffle. Let's try again. No! Sophie May, that is why she is the ring veteran. Need to get out of there, but KCJ on form. These two, you may remember, met all the way back at March Mania. And on that occasion, KCJ won the title that she would then hold for 91 days before relinquishing it to Joelle, cashing in her Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. Whilst we're here, we'll give you that, give you some other stats. Battle Virtue, their current reign, 226 days. Everybody else won the title at SummerSlam, so that's 16 days. And all first-time winners as well. Quick note on the combined reigns. Men of Virtue currently at 504. Miles ahead now of the Flash and Ass Pandemic, who you can now see playing their trade on proven grounds. Oh, look out! The Rack Attack! Won Sophie May many matches before. Oh, but not right now. Is that match 3v3 there? Yes. 3-on-3 Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere elimination match. Derp has picked 3 teammates, and Pegasus has replied. Pegasus saying he already knows who Derp has chosen. You don't need a Millennium Eye to figure Derp out. Oh my, big right hand from Casey, knocking Sophie J off her feet, but all of a sudden Casey J disorientated. I hope she took her iron supplements. Well, we are less than 2 weeks out from the Royal Rumble now. The mainstay of the pre-show is the Women's Royal Rumble, and Sophie May will be in that. But she may just have got one over Kissy J. She has.
Here is your winner, Sophia May!
Well, not a fan favorite here. But finally, getting a little bit of revenge for that defeat at March Mania. A familiar sight since 2018 HBW. Don't forget her legendary run in the original LBN. Well, here's a little bit of a turn up for the books. We're going to hear from a man we haven't heard from in a very long time. He is the manager, the spiritual advisor, whatever you'd like to call him. A three-man taxi from a little bit earlier today. Masood Balasal in the back in conversation with Clint Bobsky. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hello, Fire with friends. I'm very not happy today. My heart is, how you say, boom boom with anger. Last week, Lightseeker, GSP, you do dirty thing. You go behind, and bam, you hit Wout when him no look. This not wrestling, this is coward dance. What happened to you, GSP? Before you say, I fight bully, I love outcast, I bring hope. Now you act like bad uncle with power trip. You scream at Ahmed, you scream at Onslap, Onstop, the big one. You say, I am boss, do what I say. That is not team, that is dictator show. Three-man taxi, we no do this. We lose many time, yes. People say, Taxi Boys is joke, Taxi Boys no win. But now look, Wout is champion, Soli is inventor of wrestling and sexy shoulder. We no cheat, we no lie. We only believe in friendship. Friendship is like falafel for soul. You eat and you become strong, yes? But you, GSP, you cheat, you shout, you lose to Dwarfman. You lose to big beard man with small head. And still you walk like big lion? No, you is not lion, you is small kitten with attitude problem. Tonight, Sully and Wout show world what is true light. Not fake Instagram light, not TikTok dancing light. Real light, real love. You must look mirror, GSP, not for muscles. Look and ask, do I love friends? Do I become bully? Do I need hug from Masood? Because now, you not light seeker. You is shortcut taker, and shortcut only go to sad place, taxi forever, with friends.
Some very good points there from Masood Balasal. Ahead of this tag team match, of course, last week we did see.
If I live, I will kill you. If I die, you are forgiven. Such is the rule of honor.
We did see the Lightseeker GSP taking out Wout Weghorst before his #1 contender match against the Dwarfman.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Lightseeker GSP at a combined weight of 495 pounds. Ahmed the Dominator and the Lunatic Onslaught. Oh man,
tonight, Ahmed and Onslaught teaming up to take on three-man taxi. Get your predictions in now. We're looking for number of tags 0 to 7. Hit the 14. Or 15 plus. Hit the 13 or 14 plus that. Ahmed. He's a lot bigger than Bruno Mars, if you know what I mean. Oh, what an ovation.
And their opponents, accompanied by Matsuda Bueso at a combined weight of 436 pounds. The innovator, Steven
Watch out, I got it. No, it's okay, I'll get it. No, wait! We'll use the power of friendship. Oh, yo! Which is crazy. This is why I love it.
Tremendous work, Mr. Micro. We've still got 15 seconds. No one's put in any predictions. Okay, that makes my life easier. Augustine, 78, welcome in. How are you? We are set for action here. It's going to be Voigt, not the 2 return, just the lead. And Sully. Just means I don't have to watch the numbers, so I can just enjoy the match. Number 2 of 3 tag matches booked by Derp. Oh, look at this. Triangle choke. Ahmed in trouble already. Oh, the Billy Goat's curse. Locked in that reverse. Boston crap. If you mean how can you join the EFET, you can do so by redeeming 1,000 channel points for your cup. That can be done by following and watching an okay amount of the stream, so that we know that you are going to stick around, of course. But yeah, the more the merrier. I always love having new people in here. A lot of these guys made either by the community or by myself. Onslaught, a product of Blaster Dark Ahmed. From Ahmed, the Egyptian GSP, the Light Seeker. Of course, linked to Zach. Haven't seen Zach today yet. Surprisingly, no promo from GSP. Maybe he's licking his wounds after that defeat to the Dwarf Man last week and that ticking off that he got by Masoud Balassel. Taz's dad. Sully owned by Sully, the inventor, the inventor of professional wrestling. Everything in the world today is there because Sully invented it. Unfortunately for Sully, he also invented losing quite a bit. Rizzy, welcome in. Shout out to Strizzy. Great stream last night. Up until that dud main event. Into the pin, Voigt Weghorst, our current Twitch champion. we can run through a couple of matches that are coming up in 2 weeks' time. Most of the matches for the Rumble already set. Gazprom set to go one-on-one with Brazzy. That is, if Brazzy survives these weekly trials that Pegasus is setting him. Joel, another rematch against Kissy J, who will walk out the women's champion, Twitch champion, Wout Weghorst. The rematches keep coming. He will be taking on the Dwarf Man. And then a brand new match, Man of Virtue will go 2-on-2 with Brainrot, Kevin Knockout, and
Suck.
What is not set, though, is the participants in the Rumble. That's very true. We know a few of them. I'm not sure if Haruki Sumi, as Babe Station Neil said, is going to be one of them. Oh, Onslaught in trouble here. Can he get in the ring in time? Oh, just about. And then look at the roll up, Sully. Oh, nearly got him. The other way. And once again, here we go, my favorite spot. Babatunde, will Babatunde be in there? Maybe. Dan Mata? El Major Assassin? Someone said Keir Starmer earlier. I think that would be a very niche. Fred Sachs from Walls of Sax fame. Is that man still alive? Oh, look at this. Wheelbarrow position. The old butt tap from Ahmed the Egyptian. But still to come tonight. Huge news. Jelly Roll will perform live in an LBN ring. A song that he wrote with Jacob Baker and Perfect Percival Pride, if we are to be believed. And then there's that huge main event. Team Derp takes on Team Pegasus. Is it the real Jelly Roll? Surely it can't be. I didn't think Jelly Roll would hang out with those lads, but then apparently I heard Tiffany Stratton hangs out with Perfect Percival Pride. And Sabrina Carpenter as well. Is that true? I heard she was hanging out with Mick McCarthy though. Welcome in, Zach. Well, this match came about after Masoud Balasso was very upset with GSP attacking Wout Weghorst from behind. Masoud give the Lightseeker a little bit of a dressing down before this. Could we see Jelly Roll in the Rumble? Well, I don't think he's under contract, but never say never. How would they get the big man out? That's what I want to know. That man's the same size as James Ozaki. Oh, look out! Camel clutch locked in. The former Twitch champion and the current Twitch champion. Oh, rolled him up. Ahmed in trouble. Oh, Ahmed grabs the tights and uses it to get leverage over Wout Weghorst and steals it.
Here are your winners, Ahmed Dominator and the Lunatic Onslaught. Oh man,
Ahmed grabbed the tights to reposition Wout Weghorst. I don't know about the legality of that. But let me tell you something, folks. The team of Ahmed and Onslaught are on a roll. You gotta be thinking, come Elimination Chamber, they could be the two men to take on the Tag Team Champions, whoever that is, at that point. Well, we've got 2 matches to go, so let's keep it rolling. Like chicken in a deli.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Frontier from Beirut, Lebanon, weighing in at 256 pounds. Hashtag Bressy.
Well, last week Bressy was defeated by Mason Barry in Mason Barry's final match on LBN. At the time, some people were thinking, would Mason Barry possibly get added to the world title picture? That did not happen because he quit. But now Pegasus will continue to send wrestlers out that he thinks are more deserving of a world title than Bressy. Oh, good lord. The Horseman theme does slap. Well, this man is once again the #1 contender for the Twitch title. Well, we've been talking about who could have attacked Chris Shameless. What about the history between the Dwarf Man and Chris Shameless? And Dwarfman does have previous. Last month he attacked Bud Veghorst. Here we go, we're looking for who wins. We've got 50 seconds to get predictions in. Big money already going on the Dwarfman. This is a real task once again for Bressy. We're going to start off with some chain wrestling against the Dwarfman. Maybe not the best idea indeed. Oh my goodness. Runs right into that big boot. Those size 19s of the Dwarfman. Oh God. Steps right over Bressy. Coming up straight after this, we've got that very special performance from Jelly Roll. I can't believe it myself. And then our main event as Team Derp takes on Team Pegasus. Also, don't forget the Warzone this Wednesday. We already know one match. The new guy, Tiger. What a first week he's had. He's set to go one-on-one with that maniacal Ethan the Butcher. I dread to think what kind of damage those two men will wrought. Also, we will have the return of Ted Rockpage. He's finally made it out of that local medical facility in Pyongyang. I think you might be able to say Pyongyang Hospital because they don't actually have a phone number. Into the pit. Brazzy in trouble right away here. Wow. The dwarf man. In control. There we go. We see this a lot. When he thinks he's in complete control. He starts spinning. Dwarf man's the guy with the long hair. Despite his name, he's not actually a dwarf. Who is Butcher facing? He's facing Tiger in a match he asked for himself. Oh, look at that. Brazzy on the comeback trail here. Oh, what a stream at speed already, and still to come, as I said. Jelly roll. Oh, look at that! From out of nowhere! Locking in that dragon sleeper. That's how you defeated Wee Mark. Oh! Grabs the dropkick. Brazzy. I wonder, was he thinking of going up top there for the stock market crash? He does have that business mind. I'm sure in the week he works in mergers and acquisitions. And then Mondays and pay-per-view. Saturdays he goes extra hard in the ring. One of the all-time greats. It's the very first match ever on the Fowler Yalman's branded TDTW was Brazzy versus Ruthers, which ended in a win for Brazzy, and then he took a steel chair out from under the ring and proceeded to batter Ruthers. And rather surprisingly, not many people cheered. Into the pin now, the dwarf man. Look at this, Boston crowd. Oh, Lord. Well, this match has got a lot more competitive than it started out. At the start, it was all dwarf man. Got a few Dwarf Man fans in the crowd as well, holding up a few signs from you may see in the background. You may also see that the best are here, as they always are. And what's Brazzy looking for here? Taking a lot of time to focus himself. Oh my goodness, blow after blow raining down on the face-off. The Dwarf Man, and here he goes up top. Is he looking for it now? Perhaps. There it is! Stock market crash! Denied! Dwarf Man able to get out of the way. And the ref's like, no you don't, Mr. Dwarf Man. I'm putting that back on. Look at that screaming! A Brazzy Hall! That is a big boy to steamroll you in the corner. And there it is, that elevated choke. But Brazzy, a submission specialist in his own right, able to break out of it. Running knee. And maybe once again looking for it. Surely that's too far. That's too far, Brazzy. Oh my. Hits him. Massive win for the #1 contender. And all the points go to the 1%. I believe this has only emboldened Brazzy further. He is in with a chance, no doubt, of maybe defeating Gazprom. But before we get to our main event tonight, it is time, folks. As DJ Gerald Anthony would say, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. I believe we are about to be graced with the presence of Jelly Roll. Let's take a look in and see how this one comes off. This could be the craziest thing I've ever seen on LBN Monday. But let's look in, shall we? Good God.
Small town parades, fireworks up high. Number one on earth, we don't run or hide. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Grills looking hot, the drinks are ice cold. The American way, it never gets old. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Light up the sky, one nation under God, standing side by side. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly.
Oh, wait a minute! Jacob Baker looks like he's just saw a ghost! Could it be it is? Chris Sheamus is back! Oh my goodness, and he is making a beeline for the center of that ring. Where's Jelly Roll gone? Get out of there, Jelly. There he goes. See you later, Jelly Roll. Thanks for coming.
Don't worry, Jacob. I ain't here to beat your ass. Not yet. Because I want to hear what you have to say.
Chris, brother, please. You got this all wrong. I wasn't even in the building when that happened. I was out back in a Patriot prayer circle with Jelly and a pack of Cub Scouts. I swear on Reagan's ghost, it wasn't me.
Oh, that's real convenient, ain't it? Let's just run through the checklist, shall we? The guy who led a banned Chris Shameless march 2 weeks ago. The guy who said I corrupted the youth of this company. The guy who's still bitter I headlined SummerSlam while he got dropped like a hot dog in the dirt. But here's the twist, buddy. I know it wasn't you. Nah, you're a loudmouth, a hypocrite, but not a coward. The guy who did it, he ain't some patriot. He's someone jealous. Someone angry, someone who thinks 2024 was supposed to be his year, someone still crying because I dumped him out of the Royal Rumble like expired milk. I think we all know who it is by now.
Buffalo Joe! That's right. And next week, this ends. No more sneak attacks. No more lurking in shadows. You want me, Joe? You got me. Main event, Royal Rumble Go Home Stream. Nova Scotian Street Fight. Chris Shameless versus Buffalo Joe.
Oh, look out! He's done it again. Buffalo Joe attacking. Chris Sheamus from behind. Oh, God. This man has no shame. And we all thought it was Jacob Baker. Some people thought it was the Dwarf Man. Some people thought it was Pierce Page. Turns out it was Buffalo Joe. Chris Sheamus interrupting that Jelly Roll song. I was quite enjoying that, to be honest, but he's got a match set now for next week. Next week's main event is going to be Chris Shameless one-on-one with Buffalo Joe, a Nova Scotian street fight. My goodness me. You still think it was Jacob Baker? Well, after all that, it's time for our main event. And first out, here comes Team Derp. And does anybody have the time on them?
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 237 pounds, the mouth of the South, Liam Miller.
You said it, Justin. It's Miller time, baby. Well, this man never passes up a chance to get one over on Pegasus. He is the first name on the Team Derp call sheet. August 970, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. One away from 340 now. I just got done talking with Jelly Roll and he says, a fan of me. Well, that's good. You sure you weren't threatening him first so he said it? He got out of dodge pretty quickly when Chris Sheamus started doling out Emerald Flosions on the ramp. Oh!
And at a combined weight of 491 pounds, Dundee John and Love Gun Marie the Frontier.
Wow. Rounding out Team Derp. Love Gun Lowry, Dundee John, the Frontier. Bit of a dream team here, you gotta say. All right, let's get a prediction on the go. Which team has the first person eliminated? Team Derp or Team Pegasus? And here he is, back out here.
Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 231 pounds, Buffalo.
He may be the only pretty muscle wrestling boy that Jay Douglas has got left. And he is set for next week's main event against Chris Sheamus. But right now, he's been drafted in by Maximilian Pegasus to take on Derp's team. You've got a minute and a bit to get your predictions in. Who will have the first person eliminated on their team? Team Derp or Team... Oh, of course, it had to be him, didn't it?
And representing Man of Virtue from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 210 pounds, we mark
Fury Forge, welcome in. Happy Monday. If you're just joining us, this is our main event. Team Derp versus Team Pegasus. If Derp wins, he gets a public apology from Pegasus. And if Pegasus wins, Derp is not allowed to book LBN Mondays for as long as Pegasus is in charge. Well, Team Derp so far, the Miller and the Frontier. And Team Pegasus, this man we mark, a Buffalo Joe. Who will round out this team, I wonder? I think he did, unfortunately, Justin. But I'm reliably informed we'll get that interview next week. Oh, look at this. Of course.
Kingdom, weighing in at 246 pounds, the LBN World Champion, Gary!
As we pass the 2-hour mark on this stream, making his way to the ring, the LBN World Champion. A thoroughly unlikable guy, Gazprom. Rounds out Team Pegasus. This man just likes the fight. It doesn't matter who's in front of him. Absolutely devastating in that SummerSlam main event. The modified Belfast Bomber. To Chris Sheamus, the death knell for his chances. And here we go, we're underway. Let me explain the rules for this one to you. This is no disqualification, extreme rules. He could be knocked out by pinfall, submission, or KO. And falls do count anywhere. Well, that KO does give you a chance. If you go down to 2 men early, you're not out of it. 3-on-1, however. And we're just kind of treading water until the match is over, but let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that on the outside already. Boston Crab to the Miller, but he's able to get out of it. Love Gun Lowry, we mark what a history those two men have. We all remember that scathing promo that Mark cut on Lowry many months ago. Called him a professional loser. Dundee John, Mark went into it. I'll try to keep you up to date with the action best I can. The referee on the outside trying to stay out of the way a bit. Oh, into the barricade goes the Miller. And Buffalo Joe looking for a submission here now. Harking back on the Miller, but the Miller fighting out of it. Dundee John's got a stop sign. Not afraid to use it. Oh, but Mark smartly gets out of the ring. How did Lowry do that move? Into the pin. World champ in trouble. And there comes a table. Please do not set it on fire. I've got bad memories of the last time the table was set on fire. Oh, there it is! Mark out DDT to Dundee John, but Love Gun Lowry there to save his partner. Otherwise, this one could have been over. Into the pin, Buffalo Joe on Lowry. And this time it's the Miller that makes the save. Oh, look out. Mark looking for it. Because this orienteering with napalm death. And Dundee John returns the favor to his partner. But in the early going, Team Derp just kind of hanging in there. What about now? Mark kicks out at one. In the ring, it's the Miller and Gazprom. Miller likely to be in. The Royal Rumble match. Oh, Lowry eliminated. And Team Derp loses the first man. I didn't see what happened to Lowry before that elimination, but the man they call the specialist in failure has done it again. Mouthbuster to Gazprom. And Team Derp could be in big trouble here. Look at that. Scoop slams for everyone, says Mark. Dropping the elbow. Buffalo Joe. What's he looking for here? Looking for a powerbomb perhaps? Oh my goodness. Right on the knees. Oh! Oh, watch out. Oh, I thought he was going to turn that into the Belfast Bomber like he did to Chris Shameless. Into the pin, though. Dundee John in trouble. No. Kicks out at 1. Wow, Miller from out of nowhere. Trying to make Buffalo Joe tap out, but Mark was there to stop him. Into the pin, Dundee John. Still hanging in there. You've got to think these guys have got to get like a KO and get it quickly. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Dundee John might have been looking for that jackhammer. Miller in trouble on the outside. Where's the ref? There he is. Whatever took him so long, that maybe saved Miller. Oh, there we go, Stunner to Gazprom. But we're packed neatly into that corner. Team Derp need to get some separation if they're going to have a chance of winning this. Oh, look out, Dundee John! The fallacy! Mark goes for the pin. And the Frontier are gone. And that could be the death knell right there for Team Derp. No, Miller continuing the fight on. Uh-oh. Oh! Buffalo Joe not letting Gazprom get the Union jackhammer. But instead he gets a barbed wire baseball bat. Well, who's he going to attack with it? He attacks the Miller with it. Just hitting everybody, Gazprom. Unfortunately, that's what happens with these matches. Into the pin. Oh, wow. Clean sweep from Team Pegasus. There will be no public apology. And that will be the last time the Derp cooks LBN Monday for the foreseeable future. Well, before we read out, let's take a look at today's results, shall we? Seems like a long time ago, Classy Brandon Dassey defeated Suck after Kevin Knockout and Deacon McCauley were removed from ringside. Healy was no match for the Druid. A spinning Druid bomb hit the bits to her. Triple P, Tommy Robinson, they didn't have it their own way, but they were able to team up and get the job done. Good McDonald put on one hell of a show against Wolfgang, but Wolfgang just had too much for it. Sophie May, the ring veteran, had too much for Kissy J. Ahmed and Onslaught defeated three-man Taxi. Omerta are on a roll. Prezi defeated the Dwarf Man. Big implications for many things there. Before the main event, Team Derp fell to Team Pegasus. Well, that is it for us. We're going to send you over to our good buddy Coach Playa, who's playing the new college football game. So if you're a fan of that, pop in and take a look. And in the meantime, we'll see you back here on Wednesday for the War Zone. Who knows what kind of craziness will happen then. So thank you for sticking with us for the last 2 or 10 minutes. Thank you, much love, and good night. Baby!
Yep, but I ain't tryna beef with him, cause he might put a hit on me like KVD. Get him. That's the only way you're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly. I beat the beat, silly, on the grind like teeth gritting. Call me OP City. You think it's overweight? It's just me getting this me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Used to be a tall, then I grew a little each day till I became God like James Todd. Now your arms are too short to be K bra, and he day small like DJ Paul. My new Benz better than your truck by far. You either you're playing stickball in the street, cause you must be on